So, we begin. Where we last left off, you guys had experienced visions, or...
We had?
Yes, you had.
You weren't there last time, I believe.
No, I wasn't. Power went out.
Yeah. Well, Gabriel had experienced visions, and because of that, the group was like, well, shit, we need to go warn tons of people about that. And you did just that, using Felix and Beatrix's power. You teleported yourselves over to the location where you presumed that this attack was going to happen, which happened to be Arkberg, the capital city of Gothrest. Minor teleportation issue with that, and you instead found yourselves within a noble, or what appeared to be a noble's room or a throne room of some castle. And you talked with the person sitting on the big old throne with the big old crown on his head, who may or may not have been the king of Gothrest.
It was fine because we didn't get executed, so
Yeah,
it was a perfect plan.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that you guys didn't get executed on the spot for teleporting into the middle of the king's throne room. That usually gets you done in for.
Well, honestly, the king should have better security.
Anyway.
Why did we teleport in there in the first place?
To warn the king about an upcoming attack that Gabriel had a vision of.
Yeah. I think the plan was to go to Gothrest, and because Felix and Beatrix are unfamiliar with Gothrest, the teleportation was less than perfect accuracy. I mean...
I'm sorry, did we get there?
You got to Arkberg. It was just in the middle of the king's chamber. So...
Okay then, we got to where we wanted to go. You're welcome.
Next time, I'll teleport everybody there. How about that?
Do you even have teleportation? Have I given you teleportation?
You gave me summoning, so...
I stared at a list of spells. I would not be surprised if she had teleportation.
Where is... Pillar.
Yeah, I have teleportation circle.
Fuck.
In space.
Yeah, of course you would.
You gave it to me.
I know, but you literally have so many things, like...
I know. I have so much to look through now.
Yep, teleportation circle, there it is.
Hey, Felix dies, I can trap his soul forever.
Oh, the circle isn't quite
Sorry, what?
as regular teleportation.
I'm pretty sure you have that, don't you? Soul Cage, yeah. Anyway, discussions with King Willehard Arkberg of the Arkberg line went pretty well. He seemed fairly receptive, especially since he recognized you as the Chosen, which went a long way in you not immediately being stabbed to death. Vivi was called to discuss some of this, and she was like, well, shit, gotta go get on that then. And you guys return... Oh, she also gave you a quick task to go locate a scout. A scout that was working with the anti-Svärmfa coalition back in Fenmore.
Yes.
It was a scout that was scouting.
Yeah. So you teleported back again to the Moran, the capital of Fenmore. Chatted to one of the commanders there, got some info on the scout, and for the once again used Felix and Beatrix's teleportation for like the 4th or 5th time in a day to try and teleport to the scout's location. Again, because it wasn't a location that had been visited once before, there was a... When I say slight mishap with the teleportation, I do mean that it caused a bit of destruction on the way and you guys were teleported within the general vicinity of the scout, but you also took an arm with you, and a bit of a tent.
Someone gave us a hand with teleportation.
Yeah. So that anti-Svärmfa coalition soldier is probably out of commission, but, that's okay.
There's spells that can regrow limbs. He's fine.
I'm sure it was disarming, but ultimately, he'll be okay.
There you go.
I mean, you're not going to be able to, point fingers at us.
Right?
He's going to find that he's probably not the most handy individual to fight this Svärmfa with.
Are we keeping them going?
Yeah.
I could count on 2 arms the number of drakes we've had.
Oh no, God.
I mean, hey, at least he still has a leg to stand on. So.
What?
We accidentally cut someone's arm off while teleporting last session.
What?
Yeah,
their arm was in a teleport circle.
Oh no.
Their arm was.
We didn't know that until after the fact.
Yeah, it was just a slight teleportation mishap, where you took a bunch of the stuff around you as well, which so happened to include someone's arm.
Sure hope that wasn't old Lefty.
But yeah, in the middle of the Svärmfa territory, now kind of aware of the fact that teleportation has gone awry, you set out to find the scout, managed to find one of the scout's caches, and eventually did uncover the scout. And as you guys were kind of like, well, how are we going to get back? We're not really so keen on Felix and Beatrix's teleportation at the moment. You were attacked by Svärmfa, one of which could nullify all magic in a small area around it. Another was vampiric. How fun.
There's a pun I want to make, but might give the wrong impression.
Do it.
No.
Better if you don't.
I think I see where this is
I
going.
think everyone already knows what the pun is.
Yeah.
Good, we're all on the same page.
That's why I said pussy.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay, maybe not the same page.
You get after a real slogfest because of the lack of magic that you guys could use against these Svärmfa. Gabriel used Sanctuary.
That's right.
And
Word of recall.
to return to your designated sanctuary, which was the
Sanctuary.
a church of Nengwan within Gothrest, Besanris.
Yeah.
And that's where you guys find yourselves now as you appear within this building. The familiar church to certainly to Gabriel, and perhaps a few of you as well. This room has this kind of central 8-pointed star statue right in the center, and rows of seats, pews, in a kind of spiral fashion outwards from there. But the kind of altar right in the center of this room here.
So we've just teleported in.
Yeah. There's quite a few people around. Almost immediately, the priest for the church, the pastor for the church, you would know him as Pastor Cohen. He is like, our Lord Champion has returned. Everyone, and he just shouts out, and a few of the people mulling about, in fact, quite a few of the people who work within this church, they come out and literally kneel before you, Gabriel.
I know what that is.
Our Lord, what do you require? What has Nangwan tasked with us to do?
I'll inform them that they I've had a vision from Nangwan.
You're a bit robot-y there.
Oh yeah, hold on. I've got one sec.
What is in here?
What?
Caleb, are you outside?
He was outside. Back inside now.
Oh, now everyone's robot-y. Hold on. What kind of foolishness is this?
Here we go.
Rude, don't be rude.
Everyone sounds relatively normal to me.
I think it was my internet.
I'm just checking noise cancellation. Hold on.
Yep.
Well, it's
You
hard
sound
to
better
do
now.
noise-
Cool.
It's hard to do noise cancelling having a smoke.
Yeah, that's why I want to push to talk usually.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You're always ask when you're outside.
I told them about the vision that I saw. Just say that there's a Svärmfa horde bigger than we've ever seen headed toward Arkberg, and get the word out to whatever help we can get coming to Arkberg. We're gonna need.
Roll. Oh, we're getting a bit of feedback there from you.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. But I do want you to roll. Just get Beatrix's character sheet up so I know which fucking... roll persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh yeah, I have a +4 persuasion.
+4 is pretty good.
+4 is your mind.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5, so that's a 9.
Okay. These... So the pastor and a lot of the people here that work for this church in particular, they just immediately stand up, wide-eyed. They look at you and say, although the pastor, he shouts out, "Nangwan has spoken! We must go! Go! Spread the word!" And they run out. They just kind of drop everything that they have that they have on them, and they just run out of the building. And you can hear them shouting like, "Arkberg will be under attack! There is an attack coming on Arkberg! We must hurry! We must defend it!"
You crazies!
I was just gonna ask, like, what would have been a failure there? But I think, yeah, it was just like they panicked. Fuck! We're all gonna die!
Part of me was thinking, oh, they're gonna send Paul Revere, but I don't know how many people outside of America are gonna get that joke.
I recognize the name Paul Revere.
He was one of the people on one of the eve of the first battle of the American Revolution who was running through the countryside shouting, "The regulars are coming!"
Oh, is he the British are coming? The British are coming! The British... Yeah, I know, I've heard of that. Well, I mean, I know that part of that story.
That's because that's also part of a movie.
And the video game. It's a popular part of American history.
Wasn't
Yeah,
part of
it
a
is.
movie. It was part of a TV show that I watched. I think some sort of history show, like some sort of weird Carmen San Diego type thing.
Okay.
Common
Yeah.
San Diego history? Okay, that's piqued my interest. We'll talk about that later.
So, yeah, that was the result of a lower roll.
You, sir, have piqued my interest.
Um,
Well, that does some work. Let's get going.
Not what we had in mind, but that'll do.
Are
Okay.
you sure that this was the best result? I think that this is only going to spread panic and not going to really help people prepare for the battle.
It's done now. Move on.
I'm gonna grab like the head priest.
Didn't they run out?
Yeah, he's long gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm here.
Who's left? Is any of them left?
There are a couple of, like, just general civilians that are left standing within the building, kind of stunned and confused all at the same time.
Stuff that was happening is like.
And what town are we? Are we in Gothrest at the moment?
Visandris.
Yeah, you're in Visandris, a formerly just small, quiet border town, not too far from the Gothrest-Falond border. It was the site of where the anti-Svärmfa coalition, particularly the Adventurers Guild, had been staging expeditions into the demonic realm.
Yes.
Oh, that adventure. I remember that.
Nope. Don't remember that.
The one where you got balance powers.
Yes.
Oh, that one. I haven't done a
Wrong with
wait
you?
yet. Please leave a message out of the tower.
Yeah, no, there's not much we can do about the panic we've just spread. Yeah, okay. I'll leave it.
So are you guys just gonna walk out of the church?
Sure.
Um,
I was to stay in the church.
If there's like none of the like parishioners or people in the church, like
Yeah, and see what it's like on the street.
yeah, like if there's no one left to interact with in the church,
I mean, there's a couple of
I'll
guest visitors, but they're like,
yeah, I'll reassure those people. It's like, just do not worry. The attack is on Gothrest, and we're not sure when it's happening, but it's sometime in the future. There's no need to
are
panic here.
do you mean
Right,
Arkberg?
Yeah, Arkberg, not Gothrest.
Okay.
Yeah, the attack is happening on Arkberg, not here.
Roll
And
persuasion.
would these people look highly upon the nobility?
Yeah, they would have a favorable view of nobility.
Alright. That means
But only
advantage
just.
for me. That's a 19 and a 20.
Ha!
Plus 6. So 26 total.
Yeah. The people kind of remaining are like, oh, okay. There's some of them look a bit concerned about how zealous the pastor and other church workers are, but they do seem calmer after that.
Yeah. Then I'll just
Give yourself advantage.
because I have armor that does it for me.
The armor does it, right?
Yeah. And there might be like other ways that I think I get advantage from nobility stuff.
Not
but-
from the background.
Yeah, no, not from
Anyway.
the background, but yeah, I didn't just give myself advantage for no reason.
I was like, what?
So, the magic item.
No, she
Yeah, it's
just
part of my class feature. I can have advantage whenever I want.
yes, wrap her arm around you and be like, "I'm really close to this guy. You can trust me."
Yeah, exactly. But no, yeah. Then I'll just say to the Karma people, just say, try to spread the word and do it in a calm manner. If the priests come back, explain what we explained to you, please.
That's
They're
if
like,
they come back.
Yes, milady. We will try.
I'll even like write a note for them, and Gabriel, would you please sign this? They seem to look up to you.
Sure.
Tell them this is from the Chosen. And then I'll hand in the note, and then we can hopefully mitigated some of the problems.
Honestly, a bit of
Tentatively
panic
take
could be
the
fine
note.
anyway. Alright, so we'll move outside, see what's going on outside.
Sure. As you move towards the doors of the church, opening the doors out to the streets of Basanris, the developments that have been happening over the course of months, and especially since the beginning of the Demonic Realm expeditions, have changed the city a bit. It's certainly more military than it once was. Much more paved over to accommodate the troops and resources that needed to be transported to and forth. But as you come out and look over to the side, a tall woman steps out in front of you, and right in front of you, Gabriel.
Greetings. Can I help you?
Ah, Lord Murphy. I'm so glad that we can meet again. I always relish our meetings.
Who are you?
You do know this woman.
Ah, who is she?
You would know her as the Lady of Hunger
God.
of the Demonic Triumvirate. Lady Tiamat.
How can we be of assistance?
Miss Tiamat.
Leaning back, not stepping back, but
Yeah, she does try to step closer to you. Oh, Lord Gabriel. Oh, sorry. Oh, Lord Murphy. I'm always so pleased to be in your presence. It rejuvenates me so much.
so what brings you down here?
Oh,
Would be-
the usual. Just basking in your vast amounts of energy and presence.
Blech.
I lean down to Felix and just whisper, "Have I missed something? Is this like an ex-girlfriend of his? What's going on here? Who is this?"
Oh god.
What?
Oh god.
Have you ever heard of Tiamat?
Yes, and then I just kind of do a massive double take.
Yeah, that's her.
Oh,
Wasn't she just a sexy, lovely lady?
With totally black eyes.
Hey, I've played with a much bigger.
she looks a little gaunt.
That's nothing. You should wait to see her in her true form.
I've
What
seen.
are you talking about? She looks lovely.
It's like, yeah, the thing is not saying much. It's like kind of intimidated being in the presence of a god.
Which I'll like skirt around her to like get around and continue on the street. And I was like, other than my basking presence, that's lovely. Is there anything you wanted from us? Otherwise, we've got some business that we've got to get down to. Your choice and stuff.
Oh, of course. I'm well aware. Oh, there is so much I want from you, Lord Murphy. So much.
Svärmfa.
You would know this because Tiamat has been hanging around this church and just kind of waiting for you pretty much every time you have visited so far.
Fucked up.
She's actually taken to wearing a necklace. It's a magical item called a Band of Truth, and you would know from your interactions with her as of late that the wearer of the Band of Truth, whenever they speak a true word, the collar remains green, but anytime that they speak a lie, it kind of glows a bright red. So it's very obvious to tell if they are saying a lie or the truth.
And it's like self-imposed. She's wearing this.
Yeah, she has been wearing this of her own volition.
It's just like a Spike Buffy thing. Damn.
She really.
So you're into that.
Damn. Get in there, Gabriel.
No, thank you. Be on our way.
You can actually see there is like a collection of people off to the side. Most of them are dragonkin, dragonborn. In fact, almost all of them are. There's a couple of humans there. Some of them are like kneeling on the ground as a makeshift seat. Others are standing there at attendance with just like stacks of food.
Her entourage.
Pretty much. They're just waiting there patiently. In fact, Tiamat will kind of motion with a finger, and some of the servants, her attendants, will come up and offer you this very lavish food. Just piles of it, more than you could probably eat over the course of like a day. Just stacked on a plate.
It's too kind of you. Anyone hungry?
Please. I'll say, and I'll grab a piece of fruit or something from one of the trays.
The servant will scowl at you.
Yeah,
And
it's not for us. It's for him, guys.
He offered it to us.
You know, he.
No, he offered
What was it his to offer, though?
Tiamat will say, no. Anything that Lord Murphy wishes of his wonderful companions, I'll be happy to offer.
Thank you, my lady. I say I'll bow my head respectfully to her. And then I'll turn to the... See? She knows how to not be rude. I'll say to the one who scowled at me.
I think I'll not. Just because I know stuffs.
I'm also not going to eat anything. I've just gestured towards for others too. And then I'll thank them. Thank you.
Who might have turned down the gifts of a god?
It's very good food. It is like the highest of quality stuff. She, at this point, Tiamat kind of lets out a sigh and steps to the side and says, "Well, Lord Murphy, I cannot wait for our next meeting. It always leaves me feeling so much fuller."
Oh my god. Is there another sex scene coming up, Alex? Are you bringing another sex scene to the game?
No.
It's not. No.
No.
Do I feel fine? Am I being eaten?
No, you feel fine.
Okay.
Like you feel fine. You don't feel like you've been drained at all. The
Well, the staff, how's that look?
staff, it looks fine. If anything,
okay.
it seems to be glowing as bright as ever.
Yeah,
It's not drooping or anything.
No.
Hey, it's a normal thing. Happens to
Classic,
everyone. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
Not yet.
But it's kind of over this course of the interaction, Tiamat's kind of endlessly hungry, deep black pit for eyes. Even just throughout the small interaction, she looks healthier by the end of it.
That's weird.
That's because she's been looking longingly into Gabriel's eyes, wanting to snack.
Snacking on that visage.
Yep.
She's not called the Lady of Hunger for nothing.
You guys have some. You people have some strange acquaintances.
Mhm.
Your taste in women is, well, odd.
Interesting.
Wait, whose taste in women? Who specifically are you talking to?
You already have a woman. You can shut up.
Gabriel, no, you're,
Okay, I was just making sure, because...
Having a stalker shows nothing for my tastes.
no, don't get me wrong. Beatrix, she's beautiful, lovely. I love Beatrix.
Oh, I
But
think.
this Lady of Hunger, oh, no problem. I say, and I give her a smile and a wink. She's clearly smarter than the rest of you. But this Lady of Hunger, I think you should find a different one. I don't think she's for you. I say,
Like
and
I
give
said,
you
having a stalker isn't a reflection of my tastes.
Wait, doesn't Gabriel have a family already?
Yeah, I got like an extended family.
I think he's got a
They're-
family, but like
they're
no
here.
wife.
Yeah, they're like in this hometown. In this town.
He's got no children of his own.
I thought
Yeah.
he did.
Not yet, anyway.
Well, Lady Hunger's ready to go.
Does she
You're
eat
dead.
a
Oh, that
Already
would
put
be
that dick.
complicated.
She will shout out after you all. Lord Murphy, I'll make true on my promise. I will protect your family. No harm will come to them or you.
Yeah, I don't remember this.
I just
I want to know. I'm
I
curious.
raise my eyebrows at that and just be like, I would be very careful about that if I were you.
Should I remember this? Is this something that happened, or?
Yeah,
I feel like-
that's something that she has promised, and every time she has said that, the collar has remained green. It is.
I would be
I
very
don't
careful
quite
with
remember
that.
this
The fuck?
conversation like months ago. So. Okay.
It's something that she would have said to Gabriel over the time skip.
Okay, but I didn't, like, as Caleb, I haven't heard that before.
No.
Okay.
Uh,
Roleplay.
her version of safety might not be quite the same as yours. I would keep your family away from her.
Now I need to relocate my family.
If you want to keep them actually safe, then yes, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you think about it, she'll just find them because she could just appear anywhere.
The collar, it's fine. Let's just move on. Let's just keep going. We're
Yeah,
here.
She's got a
We're
sex
in-
collar just for you.
We're in Vassandris.
Yes.
We don't specifically need to be. We could move on here to Arkberg, or we could talk with someone in authority here, see if we can get more help. What do you guys reckon?
If you think that they will help us, I think we should get as many people as we can. If the attack was as big as you say it is.
Agreed.
All right. Who's in charge around here? Should we go to the? There's the adventurers. Yes, good point. There's the adventurers guild that I joined up with here. We could talk to them, and then get them to hook us up with someone. It became a big deal around here because of the goblin den, isn't it?
Yeah. So if you head over to the Adventurers Guild, you can talk to someone within that Adventurers Guild.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go have some beer.
Sure, you could do that.
We
Yeah, I
can
think Gabriel needs some beer after that interaction.
get some lunch beer, and then And then we'll
Much beer.
find someone to get us to someone with authority.
The best kind of beer. I don't know what you're talking about, Felix.
Heading into the Adventurers Guild Hall here in Basanris, it's one of the smaller ones due to the fact that Basanris was, historically speaking, a smaller town until the need to expand. As soon as you step in, a human female clerk immediately recognizes you all. You would know her as Ori. She is a clerk here at the Basanris Adventurers Guild. She is also... Felix and Gabriel, she is also the clerk that had served you at your very first quest that you had taken as a group. Nearly a year ago at this point.
Wow, it's been quite some time. A lot can change in a year.
Yeah.
A lot can change in a year.
Yeah, he's been hitched and everything.
But she's like, oh, Chosen, please come, take a seat.
All right, will do.
What did I do?
You, round of beers, please.
Of course, on the house. And she quickly comes over carrying a tray of beers and hands them out to all of you.
When she's handing the beers out, I'll ask her, well, we've got a grave warning for, about Arkberg. Is there someone we could talk to here that would want to hear this warning?
Have you discussed this with... You could talk to Master Teroth. He is around.
Yeah, sure. He's got authority in there.
Yeah, he has quite a bit of authority.
He's like with the Adventurers Guild, eh?
Yeah, you would remember Ash Teroth. He's a friend of Vivi's.
Yeah, cool.
He was the demonologist who gave you warnings about...
Right.
He actually gave you warnings about the demonic triumvirate, particularly Lord Brightstar.
And now we've got a warning for him.
Mm.
That sounded like much more of a threat than...
You didn't warn us enough, you bastard! He would probably be upstairs in one of the private quarters.
Okay. Would you be able to tell him we'd like speak to him? We could come see him if you'd like. Or just have some beers.
I'm sure Master Teroth would be happy to see you at any time.
Okay, cool.
Would you like me to fetch him, or you could go up to
That's
quarters?
fine.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll let her go and probably just have some drinks here, and then we can go up and see him.
Sure.
Unless
We're not
anyone
going
has.
to get too... Sorry.
No, go ahead.
We're not going to get too inebriated. Last thing we want is to walk in.
Yeah.
Hey! We have something to tell
The only
you.
person that does that is you.
Yeah, just a break. It's been a long day.
Yeah, especially
Yes,
since
quite.
he needs it. Gabriel definitely needs it after the interaction he had, since he didn't want to go play with the Lady of Hunger.
Oh, yes, he definitely needs to cool down.
Yes.
Am I right that we haven't rested since the Svärmfa nest, still?
Oh, you haven't. It's been a while.
We'll be fine.
Elron will slide his beer over to Gabriel. He's not gonna drink.
Thanks, bro.
Liam, you gotta be louder.
Do I? I'm sorry, I'm naturally quiet.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Hey, cheers, bro. If anyone has anything else, otherwise we'll just go up, eh?
All right. So after you finish your drinks, you guys get up and head over to the higher ranking quarters within the Adventurers Guild Hall. As you knock on the door, you hear a gruff older man say to come in. And as you walk in, you see the peppered grey hair, long beard of Ash Teroth, the demonologist and high-ranking adventurer. You can actually see he is standing at the window, kind of looking out across the main street, over at your church, Gabriel.
The chaos. What's this guy's name, sir?
Ash Teroth.
Ash Teroth. So Teroth. Greetings, it's been a long time.
Felix is just gonna stand behind the couch, just to be ready.
For what? I dare
You don't
ask.
remember when he cast fireball in the room and he jumped behind the couch?
That was
That was Vivi.
yeah. I believe he freaked the fuck out when it happened. She was just nonchalantly fireball demon in the room.
That wasn't a fireball.
That's fair.
That was just a
Well,
bloody-
still, he remembers what happened last time. He's taking precautions.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It has indeed.
I don't know if you've heard about what's going to happen at Arkberg soon.
Word has been travelling quickly, particularly amongst the higher ranks of the Adventurers Guild.
Fair. We just escaped Fenmore out of a bit of a tussle with the Svärmfa, so we've come on our way to Arkberg to try to gather as much support as we can. Is everything under control with that here then, or is there someone we should talk to? What do you think?
Well, ever since the treaty with the demonic triumvirate has gone through, we've been making good progress within the demonic realm.
That's good.
And, of course, Lady Tiamat here as their diplomatic envoy has been an interesting process.
Yes. Do you know if any effort's been made to send support to Arkberg?
I received the message literally an hour or two ago. I'd seen that you had arrived. I was hoping perhaps that we could have a talk to Lady Tiamat about that. Any support from the demonic realm to bolster the forces at Arkberg would be invaluable, I'm sure.
Yes.
But I do understand your predicament in that regard. I'm
Yeah.
happy to navigate those particular agreements.
Good. I prefer to not negotiate with her. I feel she'll ask too much of me.
Yes.
Is there someone in charge around Visandris, like a king or something, that we could talk to coordinate our efforts, or what do you think?
There's
Just Tiamat?
the mayor of the town, but well, his power isn't that much. At the moment, I'm in charge of the Anti-Svärmfa Coalition forces here.
Right.
Lady Tiamat is the diplomat in charge of the demonic realm, so...
Demonic forces, right. So it's all you then.
Rest assured, the word has gone out across the Anti-Svärmfa Coalition. There are efforts in place.
Right. Turn to the rest of the party then, and be like, alright, I think as much support's gathered as we can get on our way. What should we do?
Well, is there anything else we can do, or should we just go to Arkberg and wait?
Yeah, I suppose just head to Arkberg ourselves. Unless anyone has anything better.
Oh,
Not
far is
really.
Artwork from where we are.
What was that?
What was that?
What did you say?
How far is fucking Burger King from where we are?
Yeah.
Burger King from where you are. So, if we go over here to
Burger
this
King?
map,
Can we get a burger?
I guess.
So there's one
Medieval
within 20
burger.
minutes from any location.
Medieval burger.
We only have Hungry Jacks here, unfortunately. So
No, we used to have
Basanris,
Burger King here too.
we used to.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I've
Uh,
never had Burger King.
Alright.
I'll be back in a second.
So Basanris is this town here, this red dot, and Arkberg is over here.
The bluey.
Alright, I see.
That we could get there like real quick.
yeah.
Particularly if, well, you're in an Adventurers Guild hall, you could use their teleportation circle network
That's
that they have.
Where we want to go though?
Sorry, what was it?
Everybody just stopped talking. What
I
is it?
know, right?
I had a
Why?
burger though.
I mentioned that I was stepping out for a second.
How rude.
That's true, and Felix is
Alright,
still-
next time I won't
Yeah.
say anything.
Where do we want to go?
But
What?
Yeah, I think we should go back to Arkberg and wait for the attack.
See what they want us to do. Maybe we could even find out more where it's going to come from or something.
Yeah, investigate Arkberg. Go to Arkberg and help them shore up their defenses to see if we can learn more about the attack.
Use the Adventurer Guild teleport. What time of day is it?
Midday, I thought, because we just had some lunch beers.
You know what?
Strangely enough, mine was bacon flavored. I didn't even know that was possible.
It's definitely getting towards evening. It was night time. It was solid. Yeah, it's probably like 8 or 9 at the moment. It was solidly night when you guys left Fenmore, but that is much further east than Basanris.
Shall we get to Arkberg and then we can rest there?
Also, I was in the bathroom for the past couple minutes. What did I miss?
Not a whole lot. You're
You
lucky.
get the support of that guy?
Yeah, we already had it essentially.
Oh, okay. Good.
They're going to send demonic forces to help. Well, they're going to talk to Lady Tiamat for us.
Because you guys don't want to do that.
No, because he doesn't want to do that.
You guys can.
Really?
I figured of all
Seriously,
people,
the-
you would
the
be the
only-
one to...
Yeah, the only one she wants to talk to is you, Gabriel. So why don't you go talk to her? She just wants to get well acquainted with you. And
No, I think she wants to eat him.
She wants my stuff.
Like, quite literally, I think she wants to feast off of his energy. She's a dangerous woman, this Lady Tiamat.
yeah, you should meet the other person that she's usually around.
No, I'm alright without meeting many gods today, thank you. The gods,
I want to meet him again.
Wait again?
One of his forms. I was like, ah.
Your sugar daddy.
Yeah. Don't you judge me.
I mean,
No,
I-
To be fair, nobody in the group would give me anything.
This is you're very strange people, you know that? I think I joined up with the right group.
If anything, I'm the strange one here.
Well, that's something I haven't heard before.
That's fair.
So I mean, even before this group.
So we have Tiny Murderous cat who enjoys the company of what is it? Gods. We got you two. I say gesturing to Beatrix and Felix. I'm not quite sure what's happening with you two, but well, it's something. And then we've got Gabriel, a lady of Hunger's favorite.
You know, you're missing one.
Oh yes. Oh yes, that's right. He's hard to see. The new person. What was your name again?
Elron.
It's Wolfie.
Wait, Elrond the Wolfie.
I call him Wolfie.
Malari calls me Wolfie. Also, hi, Snowflake.
Well, whatever you are, you're also strange fun.
Yep. We're just a strange group.
Yeah, look at us. Bunch of fucking weirdos.
Beatrix
What the
will
fuck, you
put her
just
hands
call
on
me?
her hips. Darling,
No, I
please,
didn't.
speak for everyone but me. I'm the least weird one here.
Ah, oh, come on. You
I mean, that
love
is
being in
true.
this group, Beatrix. You know you're just as weird as the rest of us.
I don't know about that. It would take a strange person to want to be with Felix. No offense, but
Again,
Damn!
nothing I haven't heard before.
Damn! Whew.
Beatrix's jaw just drops, and then she closes it and just glares at you.
To be fair, Beatrix, from where you originally were when I first met you to now, it makes sense.
Malari, dear, I have no clue what you mean.
Oh, you know what I mean.
This is getting into strange territory, which is already pretty strange for us. Let's just move forward.
Okay.
indeed, let's.
Yeah. Berg.
To
What's that?
Arkberg. As you head down to the clerk, Ori, she will lead you to the teleportation circle. As you step within the square room, the runes of the teleportation circle imprinted on the ground, Ori is standing there and waiting as you all just kind of
Mosey along.
mosey along and wait within the room. You're waiting there for like 5-10 minutes, and at that point she's like, I'm sorry, it appears that the teleportation circles are in high use at Arkberg's Adventurers Guild. There are multiple circles there. We just need to wait a bit.
Yep, I guess this is what we get. We wanted everyone to show up. We got what we asked for.
Well, that means we're doing a good job. Is there any estimated time of wait?
1 second.
If worst comes to worst, we can just rest for tonight, and then I can teleport us in the morning. Me and Beatrix, I should say.
No. It'd probably be safer if I do it. That way it doesn't take two people to do it.
looks like we have a 4-hour wait time at the moment.
Oh,
Damn.
Well,
Can we book a flight for 8 hours?
I can hold your. I can come and let you know when the teleportation is ready to go.
I'm not sure of this person.
please, that would be much appreciated.
All right.
Or should we? No. Should we go there on our own, or should we wait for the teleport?
Just wait.
Very well.
Feel free to stay within the common area or up in rooms that we can provide. But as long as you stay within the building, we'll come and get you.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do for the next 4 hours?
Felix pulls out a bag of
Your dice.
He pulls out a bag of dice. Ship captain and crew, anyone?
Well, Theo will get out some art supplies and do painting.
4-hour painting for.
Hey, that's a good art session right there.
You know,
Or at
I'll
least
go
one of those
outside and
novels.
play with my violin.
Actually, yeah, Lathi will sketch that. Go out and do a drawing of Malari playing the violin. No, no, I'm sure you. Wait, I'm sure you look cute playing the violin.
When they say stay here, should I go do some shopping? Come back? Or
Yeah, you can. You could.
It's probably not a good idea, just in case of the fact that it.
in case that opens up? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Fair.
guys have sending stones. You have multiple sending stones.
We do have more. They just keep multiplying.
They just keep multiplying.
I'll borrow one while I go out then. From
Who's one to keep
Felix.
growing?
Can I borrow yours, Felix?
Oh, sure.
Thanks.
Yeah, we just pretty much have to yell out Felix's name when if we need him.
Okay. What shopping do you want to do?
I want to buy a gem encrusted bowl worth 1,000 gold pieces. I don't know if that's something that you can just pick up.
Jeez.
It's at Walmart.
Well, can you, or would you be able to buy the bowl and gems separate and put them together?
No, he has standards. They have to be the same.
No, darling, you cannot have that.
Bougie as fuck.
Going around Basanris, there isn't much in the way of
Gem
gem
encrusted
encrusted
bowls.
bowls. It wasn't the biggest city
Right.
to begin with, and it became more militarized after that, more than upper class. So unfortunately, you're not able to find a gem encrusted bowl.
Okay.
There's only like one shop that would. Oh, there's maybe one or two shops that would potentially have that, but they're not available at the moment.
That's okay.
Is there anything else that you want to try and find?
No, that's all. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Do you just head back to the Adventurers Guild after that?
Yep.
Okay. So as you make your way back to the Adventurers Guild, and you guys are waiting there doing your thing, painting, playing violin, other things, I guess. After a little while, there's actually a knock at the Adventurers Guild door. Thank you.
Come in.
Somebody's at the door. Somebody go pick it. Somebody go open it. Bag's not.
Give a shot.
Alright, fine.
Alright, the clerk will go and open the door.
Oh,
And
okay.
She is like, it is. We are always open. You don't have to knock. Can I help you? And after a brief discussion, a dragonborn individual is let in. They are carrying a box, and they go right over to Gabriel.
God. Hello.
My lord, the lady wishes a gift upon you. She had heard you were in need of it.
Oh, sigh. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'll take the box.
Okay. The dragonborn, he gets down on a knee to bow to you, and then leaves. Do you open the box?
It's just
Yeah. Like, which one of my relatives is this?
Oh, there's so many punchlines available with this setup. I can't possibly choose.
Within is an extravagant bowl. It looks like it's made of
That's not cool.
pure gold. And there are 5 dragon heads facing outwards, each of them encrusted with different precious gems.
It's funny how fitting that's coming from her, since what I only want to use it for.
Oh.
And all of the heads are giving you the smolder.
Sorry to
No, that's okay. It looks like it is worth a small fortune, to say the least.
God, what the fuck am I just looking at?
It's nice.
As you're looking over it, it appears it doesn't have any magical enchantments or anything of such. It appears mundane.
I was legit just thinking to take it. Okay, I trust you.
What spell is this for?
Hero's Feast. Yeah, right.
The irony.
Yeah.
That's very, very fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you reckon that the bowl itself is probably worth like maybe 100 casts of Hero's Feast.
But damn, it consumes the box.
I know.
So, hear me out. We sell this bowl and then buy 100 more. That's basic economics.
You told me it's $100,000 bowl. I thought.
She is a goddess of greed and hunger.
Yeah, like,
and
Lottie
also a
is kind of
dragon. So
looking on in kind of like awe and amazement at like this ridiculously expensive, like, Jesus Christ, man. Are you sure it's are you sure you want to use that for a spell? The thing looks like it could
I have
buy
no idea why.
several homes. Yeah. Yeah, why on earth did she give you that? The thing looks like it's worth several estates, homes. Could buy a city.
Jeez. Yeah, just trying to win my affections. Or my possessions.
Huh? Well, nice work on me.
I'm just weighing up whether I actually use it to cast a spell or not.
Do it. It's amazing.
I probably will.
it's glorious.
It's a good buff. We'll see when the time comes.
That's too perfect.
Yeah.
Will the Lady of Hunger get insulted by you destroying her offering?
She appears for the feast or something, like, who knows?
I mean,
We all grow a couple of extra heads after the feast.
See what happens.
she is a she is a goddess. She probably doesn't have a whole lot of need for such worldly possessions.
Bowl.
It's like chump
But
change
she's
to her.
also
So you're telling me
Totally.
that the Lady of Hunger could be a sugar mama for Gabriel?
Mm-hmm.
She trying.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
though she is also the Queen of Dragons, so just because she doesn't need it doesn't mean she won't take it.
Yeah, greedy. So I'll save this for before our fight with the big incursion, I suppose. Any big fight like that, and we'll get a big buff.
Suppose. Yeah.
So, as you wait out the remaining time, eventually Ori comes and calls all of you back, letting you know that the circle is ready for use. But please do hurry over.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't want to keep the queue held up, given its high usage at the moment.
Of course.
Let's go. After giving the bowler a nice look over and checking it out fully, slip it in the bag.
It's just a stupid expensive
Yeah.
mundane bowl.
It's not even like suspicion. It's more like actual. Just it's a nice bowl to look at.
Oh, it's incredibly beautiful. Each of the dragon heads is unique. It appears, and the gem and
They're like
the
5
gems
different colors.
Like it's the craftsmanship is impressive. It looks like that they've taken gems, carved them out, and used those as like individual dragon scales. And each head, despite not being particularly large, it's like it's a biggish bowl, but it's not a massive bowl. But each one has like hundreds of gem scales. It is.
Damn.
Yeah.
Look out for when the bowl is just like true polymorphed. Tiamat. She is the bowl.
You get there's nothing magical about it.
She wanted to keep an eye on him, so she literally.
Oh, she's obviously watching me. Like I didn't tell her I wanted a bowl. I just went shopping for a bowl. She sends me a bowl.
Ah, gigs!
Saw this on your Amazon wish list.
Hey, I saw you looking at this the other day.
Fucking Google, Facebook, advertising.
Yeah.
Oh, we you know that conversation that you had with a friend about, that thing? Here's like 10 ads for, that exact thing.
But I didn't Google anything. I know, you had your microphone on.
We
I
laugh,
get
but
true sight.
It's true.
It's true.
We live in a boring dystopia.
True. I
Right.
can get true sight. Yeah.
So as you file into the teleportation room once again, standing on the circle, Ori exits the room, and the stone and woodwork around shifts, and there's this feeling of vertigo as all of you feel yourself being moved across vast distances. It's well into the night, probably midnight-ish, by the time that you're being teleported. And you find yourself in a room with a very similar style. And you can just hear movement, lots of movement, lots of talking, objects being kind of moved about, and people bumping into each other. The door opens, and a Adventurers Guild clerk, a furbolg, a large furbolg. They're not called furbolgs, though. What you would recognize as a furbolg in any other game of D&D, but is a waldvolk. Tall, broad-nosed individual wide mouth and tufted ears, long tufted ears, and they have a light covering of hair across all over their body. But they're quite a large and imposing race. They motion for you to come out, and behind them in the hallway, fairly narrow back hallways along this area for the teleportation rooms, there's just people moving about, people in full armor, carrying crates, kind of bumping into each other to get past.
It's very busy here.
Oh, that's a good thing. Seems they're getting ready for the attack.
Yes,
Forgive the pun.
the word has been shifted from, or the word has been given from the Chosen, and well, it's all hands on deck at the moment.
Absolutely.
Is there anything that we can do to assist with the preparations?
I would have no clue, to be honest. You'd need to ask one of the commanders about that.
That actually might not be a bad idea. We do need to form some sort of a strategy, get a plan going, get a position.
I think I am a commander.
Yeah.
And you didn't tell us!
Well, what do you mean I didn't tell you? People have been calling Commander Skyblessed all over the place.
This is true.
The
Did you
first
not
time
know
I'm
that?
hearing about it. Did no one tell me?
What to tell you? Just listen, man.
Alright, fine. Doesn't matter. We know now. That's the important thing.
You know now. Everyone else knew before.
Not important right now.
Anyway, let's travel to where we're useful then.
It's finally the commanders. Our plan.
Thank you. Carry on with your work, soldier. And then let's go to a command tent.
Okay. As you walk past the walled vault, they kind of mutter under their breath, "I'm not a soldier, I'm just a clerk."
Hey, everyone's got to do their part today.
With the upcoming battle, I believe we're all going to be soldiers.
So as you move through the Arkberg Adventurers Guild Hall, this one is one of the larger ones for sure. It is similar in scale to the Adventurers Guild Hall in that place. That big old place that you visited.
Which one?
Urbanavi Sontuoso, the capital of Regionavi.
Ooh.
It's been a while.
It has been a while indeed. Yeah, so it is very large. Multiple teleportation circles. Multiple layers. Even the common area is kind of multiple levels. And it is packed full of people moving supplies out. It's busy.
Is there a place everyone seems to be going to? Like people equally coming in and out of a place?
Oh, mostly towards the doors, to exit the Adventurers Guild Hall. Outside, you can see a number of kind of quite varied individuals, all speaking in different languages, different accents, and they appear to be directing people here, there, everywhere.
We'll ask for directions to who's in charge.
Who do you flag down?
Just whoever we can, really. The people directing people other places are the best to ask, I think. But
Excuse me, you there, boy.
Yes, you
What
there.
day is it?
Sweet
Sure.
top, hey, sir.
You pick up a sure, you pick up a human individual. He dressed in a general or a commander's attire. He's like, yes, how can I help?
We're the Chosen. We're here to check in and help out.
Where are all the commanding officers here?
Chosen, right, yes, and kind of shouts out some directions to some other people that have come up to him. Right, so this is all from your warning.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know, you were the one to send the message.
Yeah, sure. We just want to check in with who's in charge, let them know we're here. For us to do, we're going to go check out around Arkberg, I suppose, and see where the Svärmfas could be.
Based on your... I don't know if you would have explored Arkberg previously, but based on what you saw, it looked like they were attacking from outside the city walls. A lot of the buildings around here are quite tall, multi-story buildings, but you can see, just barely make out some of these city walls. It is a big city. It is the metropolis. Out of all of the big cities within Trutinia.
Right. But yeah, pretty much find the commanders to check in with them. If they don't have something for us specifically to do, we'll work it out ourselves.
Sure. It is a struggle to find any commander. There's a lot of commanders about just directing people with supplies and forces. It seems that a lot of this is being directed to the outer walls of the city. There are these makeshift command tents that have been set up kind of just inside the walls, and resources are being funneled outside.
Let's walk into one of the command tents then. No, just Commander Skyblast reporting for duty with the rest of the Chosen.
You see a number of generals standing there. They appear to be they're looking over a map of the city and making markings on it, placing these tokens about to denote possible defenses and things such as that.
Oh, I love war games. No, I'm kidding.
They're like, right, elite forces, chosen. We don't have much of a plan right now. We're just trying to get the lay of the land, so to speak.
Have we seen anything yet? Or is it quiet?
It's been quiet so far. We haven't seen any attacks or scouts or anything, really. But I'm sure they will come.
What do you guys think? Like, what should we do in the meantime? I'm talking to like my Chosen, not the generals, really. Do you want to, Malari? What do you want to like take Discord and do a scout? We'll also go Elran. We can test out our own scout. Try to find some Svärmfa. What do you reckon?
I can do some scouting.
Did you see which direction that Svärmfa were coming from?
Did I notice that? Or was it just like hordes at the city?
Hordes outside the city is what you saw.
Yeah, fair.
I'll go with her to scout Svärmfa.
You know I'll be flying, right?
You know that I can fly as well, right?
You have one wing.
Works fine for me.
It works. It's good.
Yeah, I fly in
Little
circles a little bit. List to the left.
It's that neat
Besides,
boat with the little fin.
it leans a little to the left, but that's all right. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, would you like a second eye on the? Yeah, I'll offer to come out scouting with you as well.
My eyes are going to be on the ground for the most part, anyway.
Wolfie, you wanna fly with me?
I can.
So
If you'd
fly
like, I would prefer a high vantage point, so flying would be.
Yeah, let's
Appreciate
go.
All right, we got 2 in the air, 1 on the ground at least.
So I'll travel with Lethia on the ground. Then we've got the 3 of
There
you.
we go.
If you're
Yeah.
two Felix.
Yeah, I'll be on the ground.
Everyone keep on the sending stones, communicating.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I'll just pull out this other one I have.
Return it to you.
No, at one point we had like 3 of them, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't you know they multiply all the time? I already have another one.
Oh,
Literally
good.
woke up with it under my pillow.
Yeah, I had to throw about 3 out this morning.
Yeah, they've got a weird thing of multiplying when we're not watching. What, do they just have sex with each other when we're not looking at it?
No one's quite sure how the mysterious sending stone mates or multipliers.
I mean, they were developed by the Genohan artificers, but
But life finds a way.
I don't know how you guys keep getting more.
Hey, I originally had one. And we had
At this
another
point,
one,
let's
and
just
then
accept
somehow
it.
found another one somewhere.
Let's just say we've got like how many do we have? Like 2, 3? Let's just keep
We
it
have
at that
3,
now.
Currently.
Just
Unless somebody
keep it.
buys another one.
Just keep it at 3. We don't need more than that.
I don't know what you're talking about. We need lots more.
No.
Felix, Malaria, and I'm happy for now.
Huh?
So we'll have like Felix can have one for now. I'll yours, and I'll hold one of the 3 for now, so we can communicate.
Yeah.
Very well.
Okay.
Meet back here when we're done.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So as you
Okay.
head,
Me.
Me and Lathia are just going to be like following the people in the sky to be close as we can. But obviously, like lagging behind, and then the flyers will scout, I assume.
sure. So as you guys set out to scout the surroundings,
Yeah.
take maybe how long are you going to take for your scouting?
It really depends on how long
Well,
we're gonna
it's
need.
close to midnight at the moment.
I was about to say it's like midnight.
Yeah, we can
Close
see
to
in the dark. We're fine.
midnight. He was looking somewhere in the dark.
Well, we'll say you guys are up until the break of dawn.
We need
Yay.
some kind of rest.
You're gonna pull an all-nighter?
As you do.
Eventually.
As you guys spend the remaining night hours scouting, scanning the vast city, the city itself, at one end there's the lake, and the port area and docks around the lake, and walls come up from that. It's more of a long city that goes kind of long ways out from the lake, and kind of goes up, and there's an elevated portion of these nicer looking buildings, obviously a noble's quarters, and kind of at the height of that is this massive palace, this castle, which one could only presume would be the king's palace. During your scouting, you don't see any Svärmfa. No signs of Svärmfa whatsoever. You guys have been going for a while now. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Constitution
Got
saving
pretty
throw.
good. Got pretty good con, but I think I just rolled in that one.
Me too.
Fuck.
Hey, natural 20.
Well, I'm glad someone's making up for it. I guess Beatrix needs
Yeah,
to go
this
as
is
well.
this is a group check, right? Like if half of us succeed, we all succeed.
I got 12 all up.
I got also a 12.
Beatrix. Oh no. Oh no, she has a +7. That's okay.
I got 10 with my natural one.
Not bad.
I got 3.
You're lucky you
One,
got 10.
three.
So 10 and above, you guys are tired, but you're okay.
No exhaustion yet.
Okay,
exhaustion
so
yet.
looks
Let's-
like I'm looking after Wolfie here.
Yeah.
Elron.
Aran, you're the only one that got less than 10.
Yeah, I know.
You get a point of exhaustion.
What's your con modifier?
2.
2.
Two? Oh, so you rolled in that one.
Yeah.
He
Uh,
didn't say
I
that.
love that Lappy is like immune to exhaustion.
Don't worry, I
Well,
At least in
probably
the first day, yeah.
I probably let Elron on first, so the fact that I could make sure the fact that he didn't fall off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a nice like high vantage point or tower and just take a nap there.
No, we
Um,
should probably
no.
all go back and get some sleep at some point anyway.
Mhm. Yeah, it's due.
I agree. We need to be well rested for the Svärmfa
Yeah.
fight.
You guys are
Yeah.
long overdue for a long rest.
Yep, yep.
Well, before we do, while Felix is there,
No, I'm gonna call up everybody and be like, hey guys, I think it's time for a nap.
What is that, Felix?
there's 2 things I want to attempt to do while we're still here. And if nothing comes from it, then whatever. These abilities are going to recharge after I rest anyway. But one thing I want to do is I want to sit down, close my eyes, and just kind of listen as I detect portal.
Yeah, and then he's gonna pass out halfway through.
You get a lot of pings towards the Adventurers Guild Hall.
Ding, 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 ding.
Anything towards the outside of the city?
Outside of the city, no. You do get a couple, like 1 or 2 near the King's Palace, but those are faint kind of residual traces, leftovers. One could only presume from the teleportation that yourself and Vivi had done earlier that day. It would be consistent with that. In fact, you are intimately familiar with the kind of signature left by your teleportation, the teleportation that you and Beatrix initiated. So you kind of can rule that out safely.
Alright. No direct portals. There is one place I want to check first. And he gets up, holds a spear on one hand, and 1 minute he is there, the next minute he is not, as I will use Ethereal Step.
Ooh. As the world shimmers around you, you step out into the spectral plane. The distorted world of spirits overlapping with the mortal realm in particular. You look at the distorted, ghostly city out before you. You see many many residents of the spectral plane about, and you see these kind of faint signatures, kind of like these ghosts or shadows of the living beings that reside within the mortal realm, reflected here in the spectral. But as you look out about, you don't see any instances of Svärmfa here.
Not on this plane either. Alright. He'll pop out of the ethereal plane, or spectral plane, sorry.
Thank you.
And give a little before pulling out his sending stone. Well, I've had a good look around the place. It's clean so far. Not a Svärmfa in sight. On this or the spectral plane. No other entrances from other places in reality.
Mick, do you remember the spell that I sent you?
Alright. That was the third thing I wanted to do. Though... fine. We'll see how it goes. Locate Svärmfa incursion. I'll need to go tick that off my spell counter.
If you're ritually casting it, then you don't even need to do that.
Oh, well, okay then. I got the time. Sure. So, in the middle of him saying that, he'll say, hold on, let me try one more thing. And then do the ritual to cast the spell.
Sure. Basically, pull out a map, place it out in front of you, and pull out a Svärmfa organ, one that you had extracted from a Svärmfa you had slain yourself.
Oh, this is way past due. So that's what that smell was. Oh. Still, glad I kept it for this occasion.
So as you go concentrating on this organ and expanding your senses across the globe, the map seems to kind of light up in front of you. It basically appears like this map over here. All the areas in red being the Svärmfa themselves. None near Arkberg, which would be located right here.
Alright. So after casting the spell, seeing all the dots here, checking around Arkberg. Nothing nearby. Alright then. Pulls the sending stone out. Never mind, that didn't work either. So... nothing so far. So I'll be heading back.
That's good to know. We should check, I suppose, further out next time. After resting.
Right.
That's good.
Alright. So Elran, you're up somewhere high, top of a building. Everyone else, where do you go? Adventurers Guild Hall to check in there?
Yeah. Get a bed.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Guys, I had to share that equipment with you. A Pokeball in D&D.
Pokeball and D&D.
Yeah, when it just says, like, yeah, you throw the item at a creature, which is like, you know, just anyone, like a person.
There's a
Oh.
normal Pokeball, a Great Ball, and an Ultra Ball too.
Hey, I want to be the very best.
But no one ever was.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, no way.
It's the
I think I choose you.
the D&D wiki. Jeez, that is a place for horrible homebrew stuff.
Gotta love homebrew.
I have to say, the D&D wiki has not been a good source for homebrew.
My first 5e character was from D&D Wiki.
Oh no.
It was a time.
So yeah, go on. Continue to insult insult their homebrew while I have a guy who's used their homebrew.
Oh, I haven't even
Twice.
looked at it.
Have a just have a look at some of the homebrews that this
There's
guy's.
a plague doctor outfit.
God.
It's very uncommon, guys.
Does it say?
Plague?
I'm not going to get into that.
What?
The very uncommon.
I actually have like a PDF of like Pokemon in D&D. Something I'm gonna try for a one shot with my family group. So
Nice.
There's a Pokemon RPG. A tabletop
yeah,
RPG.
I have no idea how it works.
No.
I've tried watching like short one shots to see if I can follow and understand.
Yeah.
I got no fucking clue. I do have at least a Pokemon video game under my belt, so I know how that works, but it's the other stuff. The roleplay shit.
Mick, I found you something perfect. It's a safety collar.
That sounds.
Interesting. You guys bedding down for the night. Most of you in the Adventurers Guild Hall. Some of you at the tops of buildings get the benefits of a long rest. You pass all that without issue. Waking up kind of middle of the day. Still a lot of work going on. What do you wish to do?
Lathia would just kind of go around helping wherever she's needed, like doing commandery things, like directing people around, doing that sort of stuff. Unless there's something specific we were going to do.
We should probably get together anyway and talk about if we saw anything, and maybe
I'm
we
going
should
to have
a-
breakfast.
Alright, let's have breakfast first.
Yes.
The most important meal of the day.
Okay. So as you guys do the things that you want to do at the start of your day, the 33rd of Spring End, a work day. As you go about your business during that day, helping out, scouting, whatever you so wish, no sign of Svärmfa on this day.
Right, are things getting slightly calmer as like the days go by?
Well, this is only the day after that you guys have said this, so it's hard to say yet.
Okay, I think things are still pretty full throttle at the moment, but there's been no invasion yet, so we're still preparing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, unless there's anything specific that our team wanted to do, yeah, like I said before, I think we'd just be helping out in general around with any of the sort of preparation efforts.
Cool.
Doing
Sounds
commandery things.
Anything aside from helping out however possible, is there anything people wanted to do aside from that in particular?
I would probably just do the exact same thing I did that night, but further out past, like, I guess the city wall.
Yeah,
Like the
same.
surrounding wilderness.
Same kind of result. Nothing's Svärmfa related.
Alright, then I'm going back to the Adventurers Guild Hall and finishing off my mutton and waffles.
Okay.
There is one more shopping item I'd like to get,
Okay.
if it's available here. I need eye ointment. This is spell component again. But it's
Which spell?
True Seeing.
Okay.
An ointment for the eyes costs 25 gold, made of mushroom powder, saffron, and fat.
Okay.
If at all possible.
Very tasty.
I might need this
Delicious.
stuff.
You go. Arkbag's a big, massive city. You're able to go and find it with. It's not uncommon to come across. However, it seems that due to the war economy that is going on, it does have a considerable markup. You can get it for 75 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's 25 gold pieces worth, but more expensive.
Chuck one.
Maybe see if your lady can buy it for you.
Can I get 2 doses?
Yep, that'll be.
150.
I'll round it down to 140 for that.
Oh, cool.
Alex,
Yes.
if I had an item that I wanted to get for somebody in the group, just for shits and giggles, and I don't know the price what it would be, could I just send it to you?
Okay. I may or may
Scared?
not allow it.
Scared?
I'd be scared.
I don't know if I'd be scared, but I'd be nervous.
It's
Bex
probably like
sending me
to
something.
That would just be.
Oh god.
I'm sure it's nice.
Somebody died.
They're back.
Chris.
I accidentally left.
Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty good.
Yeah, right?
Is it from D&D Wiki?
No.
Doesn't look like it.
Nah.
Huh. Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. I'll allow that. As you go, Arkberg is a big city. Lots of magic stores and things such as that. Could you please make a probably a investigation check?
Investigation check.
Yeah. It's going to be hardish.
Oh, joys. Fuck it. Oh! A natural 20?
Bouncing it
So
right
they
off.
do.
Bouncing it right off Lady Tiamat's feet.
Yes!
Giant Lady Feet has caused a natural 20.
A natural 20, I got 22.
Yep.
Thank you, Tiamat, for this bounty you've given us.
Sugar Mama providing the goods here.
Switch
Oh,
to
Mum.
You know what? You're able to find a pair of them. Jeez, this is pretty game-changing. Let me just figure out pricing. Where is rarity? That's rarity.
If I could probably get more than one, but just like on hand, just in casey moments, that'd be awesome.
Yep, there are 2 available. Okay, we'll say it's something like that. Ha. And the war economy markup. Gotta love it.
I wonder if we'll be able to afford these things.
Okay, there are two available.
Yep.
Each one costs 21,000 gold pieces.
Whew. That's
21,000?
21,000.
Okay, we might not be able to afford that.
I still have 400 platinum.
That's
That's-
4,000 gold.
Yeah.
4,000.
So you need another 17,000 gold.
Th-
Or 1,700 platinum will do. I'm really curious as to what this thing is you want to buy now.
Might need to ask the group for help for that one.
I already gave you a broom.
Yeah, but this is helpful for the rest of the group.
I can offer 25 gold to...
Oh no.
Maybe I should just buy one then.
That is only one.
That is one. You said
That is
this-
one.
Yeah. 21.
War economy.
That's right, I still have inspiration.
I was getting us a Pegasus cloak for just on hand that anybody could. But to be fair, it needs to be attuned to somebody afterwards.
The Pegasus
I'll
clock?
put it. You already seen it.
Yeah, no. It's
But I'm
cool.
putting it in chat. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
I can offer 25 gold to the pot for that. But that is literally all the money I have.
So 21.
25 gold pieces.
20.
Now we just need 20,975 more.
I have 100 and I need mathematics. So how much is the platinum? The 400 platinum?
Platinum, one platinum is 10 gold pieces, so 400 platinum is 4,000 gold pieces.
4,000. Okay, I have 18,010 gold right now.
$18,010 gold?
Mm.
Is that how much you have?
At the moment, yeah.
Huh.
That doesn't surprise me that much. That's including your platinum, right?
Yeah.
That's not too far off.
Yeah, I know. I'm really close.
I mean, I have 3,000 left over. Gold, not platinum.
That would hit the target.
Did Tyrus give us the rest of his money when he dipped or not?
Yeah, what happened to Tyrus' stuff?
Yeah.
Tyrus would have taken his stuff.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Tyrus was recalled to Lake Country as one of the champions of the Seven Goddesses. So he's a general / commander of Lake Country forces at the moment.
We can save our money and hopefully get one later. We are very close.
I am very close.
You trying to pull money? You want some money?
Yeah, pull money
Yeah.
to get the
How
cloak.
much you need?
We need
It's 21,000.
for,
I have
for Pegasus.
6,000.
Then we've got the money we need because Malari, you said you got 18,000.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
need 3,000. I'll give you 3,000.
Because I don't want to, like, completely, like, dry us
Leave,
out. Money.
leave us broke, yeah, but it's like half my account. I still have 3 grand. I'm sure we'll make money.
Yeah.
There you go. I give
on
give
funds
you
for a while.
I'll give you 300 platinum.
300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
300 platinum.
Yep.
So that's 3 grand. That you have the money you need now.
Yeah, and then somebody can have the Pegasus cloak. So either who can attune to something that has a spare spot?
I've got a spare spot. I've got crown glamour armor and the sword. Anyone else got a spot?
I don't think so.
I don't think I do either.
Beatrix would.
Alright.
There you go.
Yeah, but I don't think she really needs it if she already has a wing.
Yeah, can Beatrix fly?
I mean, if Felix can fly with 1 wing.
Yeah, because he's got that stubborn attitude.
Oh, Beatrix is
He's just so
flightless.
stubborn.
I think Beatrix is fine. She has her echo, which can get stuff up in the air.
Yeah.
I've got the staff. The
Liam?
I got 1 spot left, but I don't know if I really need flight.
I think flight would be better than you than me for sure.
I can take it. I'd be happy to be a flying fighting warrior. That'd be cool.
Valkyrie.
She'd call herself an angel. I'm an angel of death.
Yeah, cool. I'll be I'll take it if nobody else is taking it.
All right.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Purchasing one of the 2 Pegasus cloaks available. Yeah, you can go and get that over to Lathia. Skyblessed takes on a whole new meaning.
Lucky I got you a gift. Look, isn't it pretty?
My God, this is incredible. Thank you. She'll actually like bend down and like kiss you, on the cheeks. Like yeah, she'll bend down and like kiss you on both cheeks and kind of like actually pick you up and like hug you. He's like, this is an incredible gift. How much money could you have spent? No, don't tell me. It's too much, but thank you. I will make great use of this.
I just
God
think
bless.
we gotta go get some quests done, guys.
Indeed. I feel like I can get many quests completed with this.
I feel
Skyblood.
I feel a little bit low on funds.
I am truly sky-blessed now.
Yeah, did your parents have foresight or what?
It was the chief that gave me the nickname Sky-blessed. But
Well, then did he have foresight or what?
he was a very smart man. But he has this cool shit.
Indeed.
When I saw it, like, remember the picture that you showed me, Chris? I clicked on the link for it, and it showed me to the a whole bunch of pictures, and that was one of them.
Oh really? Oh cool.
Yeah.
Ah, the picture of Latvia.
Hmm.
Really? You clicked on that because that was like a screenshot of that.
No. I actually found it. I found it before. I said the fact that I also found it at the same time as you sent it.
Oh, okay. I see now. Yeah. And then you find a cool Pegasus cloak. That's rad. I'll add it to my inventory.
Well, if we always get some more money later on, we could also get another pair for somebody else.
True.
Let's
So
hope not
Pegasus
the, prices.
Pegasus cloak purchased and acquired. Anything else out of the usual ISA people would like to do?
Oh, good.
Grim.
I'll spend some time attuning to the cloak.
Yep, fair. Elran, what was that?
I like to summon my skeletal raven.
Yep, it comes back. It has a different piece of paper attached, or kind of sitting within its rib cage.
I hope that wasn't there long. I take it out and read it.
Sure.
Ooh, what's that? Love letter?
I don't know if he's doing this around anyone else.
I probably wouldn't know.
Yeah, but I would have gotten like bored and probably walked around and be like, you know what, I'm just gonna go find people.
Well, actually, if it's Malari, it's fine. She's probably seen Grim 1,000 times.
Sorry, I'm typing this out.
That's alright.
We can hear it. So what
I
kind of
think we
love
can
letter
hear-
did you get today?
We can hear Mick, not Alex.
What?
Yeah, but if you actually go onto his stream, you can actually hear it.
Oh, okay.
I can't hear anyone typing. I am typing, so I hope people
Oh,
can't
maybe
hear
you're
me.
I was doing it purposefully loud that time.
And I still didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Um,
It's interesting that the Pegasus Cloak, the wings are bonus action to summon, and then it's an action to dismiss them.
that is unusual.
You gotta fold them up. Takes a minute. It's like packing up a parachute.
Yeah. You can get the tent out of the bag, but getting the tent back into the bag, fucking hell, man.
That's not how you spell that
Coals.
word.
Pimple. Pinwheel. Pink.
Pink.
Pin needle.
There you go.
Oh boy, a gift.
It's a love letter.
Oh my god, who's it from?
I can't believe I just got a love letter. Oh my
Oh
god!
my god!
Jeez, where's all the enthusiasm in that? Come on, man.
Oh.
There's also 5 vials of wine.
Alright.
Wine.
Oh no, this is getting good. This is getting fancy.
This is getting so fancy. Like, oh my god.
We're gonna get drunk.
We're gonna get
Yes,
so drunk.
queen!
It will have the opposite effect on Elran.
What, alcohol makes him sober?
Yeah.
Damn.
As a monk, I can't get drunk. I'm
This is
immune to
true.
Disease and poison.
This is true.
Does that, like, is it being immune to disease and poison, that makes you immune to alcohol?
Yeah.
Sure. Poison.
Huh.
Just,
Yeah.
you know, if you have too much, that's what they call it. Alcohol poisoning.
Yeah.
I can't enjoy the luxuries of life anymore.
It's okay, you can
Well,
enjoy the
a
life.
few luxuries.
The joys of luxury.
Oh,
That's just true!
Let's be honest, they're not actually luxuries in the first place.
After all, Alex has done a sex scene once before.
I have not. I've faded to black.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not a sex scene with Felix or anything.
Fade to black. Elran, you had something to say.
It's implication, not outright showing anything.
going to send another message and update them on Tiamat.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
in case.
let me know what info exactly you'll send through.
I don't know what they would know there, so I'm just going to say that the Chosen have aligned themselves or have past dealings with Tiamat.
All right.
Yeah,
And
I
that
think
appreciate
you
the-
would safely
Uh-oh.
assume that, based on our interactions, that we're not allied with Tiamat. Actually, no, maybe you wouldn't. She was like, "Here, have this ridiculously expensive bowl to Caleb." Maybe you don't
Hey,
know that.
have-
I don't know.
Have this food, have this fortune of a bowl.
Yeah.
I'll protect your family, don't worry. Also, is the wine like the wine that I'd want, or actual
Yes.
wine?
No.
Okay.
It is what you want.
Blood.
It's tears.
When did Tears get in here?
Yeah, bastard.
Nymph bathwater.
Oh, there's also
When Belle Delphine get in here?
there's also aside from the wine, there is one vial of the House Bremopt port as well.
Oh, the fancy stuff. All right.
Yeah. Just one vial of the port.
Okay.
Cool. Everyone else going about their day kind of as usual?
Felix,
I'm pretty much doing the same thing.
Okay.
Mick, do you have a fan
Although,
on your background?
do I have a what?
A fan.
A bear?
A fan.
A fan? You might be hearing my computer fan.
Oh god.
Holy fucking
I've got-
shit.
I've got does that make a
It'll be
difference? Because I've
I
got a
mean-
fan on, but it's not, anyway, like,
No,
yes, it's not
very
that.
loud. The fact that we
Wait,
can
every-
hear his fan coming through his microphone, that's pretty loud. And it's in
To
his...
be fair, it's my microphone is literally right next to it because of the way
That
my
makes-
desk is.
That makes sense. I just thought I'd ask.
Okay. Who?
It's actually pretty cold in Texas right now, so there's no need for a fan.
That's fair. It is winter.
Okay. Well, sounds like you guys are going about this day as normal. Throughout the day, there's a lot of movement, a lot of, preparations. Defenses are being laid. Troops are being gathered. Plans are in progress, and you do see quite a few generals and commanders from across the anti-Svärmfa coalition. You get backup from across the world, really.
Good.
But the day passes without incursion. 34th of Spring End, Muko Day.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, I love that lamb from Pixar.
It's a cloudy day, a few clouds. Warmish overall, maybe a little on the cooler side, but yeah, what do you guys want to do this day?
I suppose more prep for the invasion. Just helping anyone out.
Let me know if there's anything that out of the ordinary aside
the
from
ordinary,
preparation.
There we go.
Yeah, just yeah.
I'm gonna apply 1 dose of this like eye ointment and
Okay.
cast True Seeing.
All right. How much? How far? 120 feet.
Yeah, and just kind of like if I don't see, I'm gonna do it in the Adventurers Guild. If I don't see anything weird, I'll just go for like a little stroll around the block.
Nothing especially weird. You do see. You do notice that there are a few anti-Svärmfa coalition forces that have a strange aura about them. In fact, you get this from Elrond as well. They just seem different while you have the True Seeing on.
But otherwise, I don't see like Tim would spying on me and following me.
No.
Okay.
You actually notice quite a few within the ethereal or the spectral plane. It seems that there are quite a few demonic forces that are kind of building up there, staying out of sight from the general population.
Alex?
Is it possible? Sorry, that just this general like demonic presence around is what's telling? They're informing Tiamat. Maybe that's how she knew.
They just seem to be lining up along the. They don't seem to be paying any attention to you at all. They seem to be like gathering along the edges of the along the edges of the city.
Yeah, fair enough. Sorry, babe. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to know if I could go further out of the town to see if I could see further.
Yeah. Same kind of deal. You don't notice any Svärmfa presence even further out of the town.
Okay. I feel like we're in the wrong spot.
Might be at one point one of the big brain boys will come open a portal and then they'll just come through.
No, I feel like they're gonna come to another area.
That's what I thought, they're set up somewhere, but
Yeah.
unless they're just out further.
If we're all coming here, then everywhere else is
It's a distraction.
open. Yeah.
The vision was a trick. They're gonna attack somewhere else.
I mean, out of character, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
That's what I would do. Out of character, that's what I would do. If I made it, I would set up a fake vision for everybody come to this point, but I would attack somewhere else.
Well,
Roll a
Maybe-
religion check, Gabriel.
So maybe even if that wasn't the intention, it could be that the role. That maybe
Jerry-
the swamp for sorry.
During the time that you were using True Seeing, aside from the kind of weird people and the demonic forces that were kind of gathering up, there was, you caught a glimpse of an individual during the True Seeing, and you could have sworn their general presence was pretty much... It was incredibly familiar. You felt like they might have been one of the other champions of the greater gods during that kind of meeting, that vision. And
Makes
they
sense.
did
That
seem
would
to be helping out with the preparations.
I got a 17 religion.
17 religion? Okay. Based on what you know of the greater gods, the presence that you felt, there was no way it would have been impossible to kind of replicate or trick you of the presence of the greater gods. That was to the best of your ability, that was absolutely Nengwan. That
legit message, yeah.
Yeah, and you've been in Nengwan's presence before. You have a part of Nengwan with you at all times. That was Nengwan. You can be sure of that.
Yeah.
Your knowledge of Zytel, the god of time. You guys had spent a bit of time even within the Zeitlich Church, so you probably know a bit about Zeitel in kind of preparation for your undercover work and your interactions with some of the pillars, the previous pillars of time, now deceased pillars of time. Zeitel has immense power over the time. And since it was Zeitel that was the one that was kind of doing all the work, it's almost certainly a vision of the future and the near future. That could be... It's hard to tell exactly how much time that is, though. But you can be certain that it's soon.
Main takeaway, real vision happening soon.
Gabriel's going to be like fervent in that, so he's going to convince you that no, it's happening, is here. Just trust me, stay true.
Yeah.
I trust you. It's just more of the fact that it's me, I would make everybody come here and then just go somewhere else.
I hear.
Is there a way to like check underground, like catacombs or cave systems?
It's a good call.
There aren't actually.
There'd be some kind of sewer thing underneath.
Yeah,
the
there would be sewage. Yeah, you can check. You can check underground there. Based on your particular proclivities, your speeds, various visions that you have, or like dark vision and stuff like that. I'm going to say that you could do that quite comfortably. It is unpleasant down there, but you don't notice anything Svärmfa.
Okay.
Are you guys good for the 34th?
Yeah.
All right.
Actually,
35th.
Would there have been could I have found like a temple or a church for Muko?
Yeah, there'd definitely be them here.
Okay.
The particular religious denomination, the particular religious denomination for Muko would probably be different to what you're used to, but you can find them for sure.
Okay. Probably go in and give a quick generic prayer, just 'cause it's his day and all.
Sure. Heading into one of the churches here for Muko. It isn't lit inside. In fact, there are no windows. It is very dark. They do have a couple of... It isn't well lit inside, but they do have these shrouded magical torch sconces that give off this purplish black light. It's like dancing shadows everywhere inside. Assume it would be quite comfortable for you.
Oh yeah.
Roll religion.
Oh no.
Hi.
Let's see. So 16. So 18.
18's pretty good. The dancing shadows within this church, though this particular denomination is unfamiliar, the kind of presence of Muko is not. And you get the general sense, based on the dancing shadows, that you're on the right path here.
Alright. And after my prayer, probably just do the usual helping everyone set up.
Alright. So as the 34th of Spring End comes to a close, the 35th rises, Yuan Day, after Nengwan. cloudy day. It's cooler overall. If no one had anything in particular for this day?
Nope.
Cool. As the day rolls on, nothing of note. At this point, a lot of the preparations, they're continuing, they're reinforcing as best they can. But there's the kind of tenseness in the air as a lot of these troops that are gathered, they're just waiting. 35th comes to a close. Night passes and the sun rises on the 36th of Spring End, night or day. After the God of Balance, night on. Foggy day. It's a bit warmer than the day before. Troops seem particularly on edge today, due to the poor visibility provided by the fog. Day rolls on. Gets towards night. Nothing of note. "37th. Well day. Sun rises. It's still foggy. About as warm as it was the day before. Troops are again tense. And they're getting a bit antsy. There's a discomfort. Because there are no Svärmfa for this day either. 38th.
Oh, I'd like to resummon Grim just to see if there's anything new.
Yep.
Maybe we should call like Lady Vivian. Give her a call.
Yeah, she's definitely around. She's out organizing troops.
Hey, she's like here.
Yeah, she's here. Recalling Grim, there's no new information provided there. Yep, you wanted to contact Vivi?
Vivi?
Yeah, you just kind of check in with her, make sure everything's going smooth so far, except for the wait.
Yep, she's happy to report that it seems like it's going fine. Like she points out that they have a number of, like, they've gotten a lot of their troops, anyone that they can spare that isn't essential here. There's also a number of pillars around that have gathered within the city.
Oh, they want to be careful about that.
I wonder if Vivi will come. I get to go give her a hug. I hope nobody comes around when I get to hug her.
Vivi is avoiding you, Malari.
I know. When hasn't she avoided me, huh?
Before you became a pillar?
She barely even acknowledged me back then. Yeah. Felix, you gonna share?
Yeah, what?
What you're numbing on?
It's just pretzels.
Why aren't you sharing?
I'm turning more and more into like a street, like, British person. It's just a little bag of chips. What's the big deal? You got a problem, mate?
Well,
It's just pretzels, I'm ever so hungry.
This took me a whole week's salary to get this shit did.
It's mean because it's lunchtime for the Aussies.
That is
It's
true.
past lunchtime, and it's like you're nomming on stuff all like, food.
So, day of the 38th, Zeit Day. Day of Zeitel. Foggy again. Nothing of note during the day.
By the way, Alex, one day I will hug Vivi. And
You-
she will not get a choice.
The world will end.
You'll get a...
What's the general morale of the troops like?
Tense. Morale is kind of middling. There's a sense that, there's so many people here, there are a lot of people here. Most of the civilians seem to have been evacuated pretty well. They're still kind of in the process of getting them out, but they're going strong. The worst part is the wait, really.
Yeah.
The war is always the worst.
Yeah. I'll generally try to go around and raise morale in various ways. Just try to keep people just happy, or not necessarily happy, but not unhappy.
Sure.
Don't know how we'll do that, but just that.
Oh, Zeit Day's just a normal day. I thought it was like a holiday. Never mind.
Not typically. This one
Happy
isn't.
Zeit Day. Happy Zeit Day, everyone.
So, Zeit Day comes and goes. No Svärmfa. Ent Day. Foggy again. Bit cooler. Day comes. No Svärmfa. Day ends.
However, you do notice a lot of Ents arriving from the forest.
Can I mess up Elrond's sleep schedule a bit and have him sleep during the day and go scouting at night?
Yep, sure.
See if there's anything different. If you want to sleep during the day, yeah.
Does Malari need sleep at the moment?
No. Technically, I kind of was just like Golroth at this point, since the fact that I only need a little bit of sleep.
Yeah, you don't need sleep. There you go.
I just sleep because I can. I'm a cat.
Yeah, fair.
Just for the fun of it.
For the fun
Just
of
for
it.
the fun of it.
It's a good activity.
Yeah.
38th comes to a close. 39th Ent Day comes to a close. Ooh. The 40th. 40th
Wait,
of Spring
Alex?
End. Sanum Day.
Alex,
Yeah.
if I don't need sleep, then do I get exhaustion?
Yeah, you do. You still get exhaustion, or you still get it to ward off exhaustion.
You don't need sleep, but you need rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can kind of stay awake during a long rest. You don't have to, though.
No, I'd probably definitely sleep.
Yeah. Sanum on the 40th of Spring End, Sanum Day, end of the week. It's drizzling. No Svärmfa. 41st of Spring End, Vitar Day, Day of Life. Cloudy, coolish, no Svärmfa. Feast
Back at
Day.
you tomorrow.
Feast.
Feast Day, Day of Feasting. There is a small... there is some extra food passed around for all of the troops gathered.
Feast Day.
Kind of raise people's spirits. No Svärmfa, though. Work Day, a day of traditionally working. 43rd, it's nice and sunny out. A little bit warmer, but no Svärmfa. Muko Day comes again on the 44th of Spring End. foggy.
I go
Nice
back
and
to the
warm.
church.
Visit the church, you get your
Yeah.
visit in. You still get the sense that you're on the right track here.
Alright.
Day comes and goes. One day after Ningwan. Cloudy again, bit warmer. No Svärmfa. 46th of Spring End. You guys are
Jeez. It's like a
less than
What if
less than half a week away from the new year.
they're just waiting for us to become lazy?
Most likely.
Well, if we're a week away from the new year, might as well do some preparation.
No.
So it makes you think what Larry was saying, that it could be that they've seen the gathering and maybe they're like, yeah, screw this.
There's
But it could also be like as soon as we get exhausted or as soon as we start to have like a little party or something like that, they'd be like, yeah, hi there, I'm coming to join.
Is there a way you can talk to Nanguan and perhaps see if the gods can shed any light onto our current situation?
Thought about that. I'll have a look at what I can do. I feel like I saw directly what Ningguan knows. Like he saw the same vision as me. I think he can shed new light, but he can't hurt to ask.
sure.
We've been waiting for more than a week now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been waiting more than a week. The vision occurred on the 33rd. I'll even note that down. Roll a religion.
Yeah, sure. I'll just what divination. Which we got 19 total.
Yep, that's pretty good. As you go, kind of taking a moment to concentrate on the shard, on the one that you have, the staff, you feel the energy of Nengwan flow over you and are presented with this multitude of rainbow colors, this pure energy. Yeah, you're on the right track here.
I'll say I'll let everyone know. I'll say like it's hold fast. The vision was of the near future, but there's no way to say when that is. But hold true and it'll come. And that'll be like I'll tell them to spread that message. Swap for our coming.
They will come.
If you build it, they will come.
We're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
What's the terrain like around Burger King? I forget what the name is.
Arkberg.
Thank you.
It's
Burger King.
a bit hilly. Open plains. The terrain is not the flattest. There's pockets of trees around. There's kind of far off homesteads, but pretty much most of the population would be within the city.
Okay.
But they've moved off for a while now. Yeah. Night or day comes and goes. No Svärmfa. Steady rain continues on the 42nd. 47th, sorry. No Svärmfa. Zeit day 48th. Rain continues. No Svärmfa.
Alright. After Felix continues to go into the wilderness outside the city for that day, he'll come back and go into a shop and see if he can find a nice little New Year's gift for Beatrix.
Sure. Roll investigation.
Will do as soon as I can scroll out. There we go. Investigation, you say?
I do.
Okay, 18 total.
That's pretty good. There aren't a lot of shops remaining open at this point. Most have evacuated, but you do find a place that is still open, and you find a really quite nice gift. What were you thinking in particular? Jewelry or like a statue, a trinket?
Probably jewelry or some kind of trinket. A small thing.
Yeah. You're able to find something nice that you know Beatrix will like.
Yeah. I'm not going to try and be like Tony Stark and get a gigantic stuffed bunny that is too big to fit in the door.
I don't know, I feel like you'd do something like that.
49th comes to an end. No Svärmfa. New Year's Eve, the 50th of Spring End on a Sanam Day.
Right. For this, like to keep up morale and stuff, Lathia would try to organize like New Year's celebrations. Nothing where people are like getting drunk or anything like that, but you know, just fun times where people can just relax a bit and to take a bit of the stress away that's been building for a while.
Sure. That a lot of the troops are they're tired at this point. They've been on guard for over a week, nearly 2 weeks at this point. But you know they're holding up. The rain has still kind of continued, which is definitely putting a dampener on the spirits.
Huh, I get it.
It is a bit... The rain is lighter, it's more of a drizzle today. Which the troops appreciate to a degree. But, yeah. Sanam Day comes. New Year's Eve. No Svärmfa during the day. People settle down for the night. Changing of shifts.
Felix gives Beatrix the gift.
Alright. At the stroke of midnight?
No, a little before.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Yeah, Beatrix loves it. She puts it on right away. The pseudo dragon that you guys have is there, and she gives it a little scratch, and you guys spend some time during the New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
New Year's Day comes.
You think that'd have like the dramatic sense to attack on New Year's Eve?
Like the second that midnight strikes, portal in the sky
Portals
opens.
everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like raining.
New Year's Day. Well, throughout the night there is this sense of tension. Surely, you know, there's going to be a big battle. Perhaps now would be the time for it. If they had any dramatic sense, for sure.
Can't trust these Svärmfa for anything.
Gabriel and Felix.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost a year to the day. Or in fact, it is a year to the day that you first encountered the Svärmfa in that goblin fortress, that underground goblin fortress near Besanris.
Huh. Here already.
The sun rises. It's a warm day, foggy. Very foggy today. Troops are on edge. They're waiting, they're prepared. They've had their celebrations, a new year. And they wait. And the day passes. Midday, no Svärmfa. Gets towards the afternoon, no Svärmfa. Evening, no Svärmfa. Dusk comes. Still nothing.
Nice one.
As people are settling in for the night. Malari, Felix,
Mm-hmm.
you're both very attuned. Malari, you're attuned to balance, which for you is all about... Wait, is Malari here?
Yes.
Yes, good. For you, balance is all about, you know, time and space, life and death, energy and entropy. And you get this splitting headache as space is just being torn apart far out from the city walls. It's like that space is literally being ripped asunder. Felix, you also get that same sense that there is just the space, the dimensions are being torn and penetrated by something unnatural, something Svärmfa. It is beginning.
Guys, stay here.
I'm gonna grab everyone's counters.
Felix will, like when he's out trying to get a sense for something in the forest, or is like
Oh. Sorry, I didn't catch that because I was lagging for some reason. I have no clue why I was lagging.
Alright.
That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it starts lagging and then the entire server just crashes.
Alright,
Should
am I
be.
coming in clear?
It should be better.
I can hear you.
It was me, it wasn't you guys.
So is Felix like out in the forest when he feels this, or is this something he feels like and it just wakes him up in the middle of the night?
This is at nighttime, so if you're within the city walls at nighttime, it's probably that.
Alright, so he's probably like jumps up out of bed with Beatrix,
What do you need?
who was next to him, I assume.
Yeah.
What do you need all the counters for?
I want them all together.
Something good is about to happen, I'm sure.
If I'm getting a massive headache from things getting ripped apart, I don't think so.
Space in particular.
Space is getting torn apart.
Alright.
Yeah.
Phoenix wakes up. He's after getting out of bed, he's gonna, if there's a window in the room, he's gonna look outside.
Yeah, you can't... You know what? You can't see anything because of the cityscape. But you just know that far out, beyond the city walls, it's coming. It is now. Beatrix is also immediately awake and up. She's very quickly battle ready. She looks over to you, Felix, and she says, "It's time."
It's time. Let's get everyone up.
It is time.
Ding 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 ding.
Felix will, actually, I guess we could just do like a quick montage of Felix and Beatrix, like knocking on everyone's door. Hey, time to get up, come on! It's time!
Yeah, absolutely.
What? What is going on? They are attacking?
Very soon. Get ready.
Space is getting violated right now.
Dressed.
I'll just you'll raise the alarm.
The alarm
Yes,
does
get
get
everyone-
raised. Bells are ringing across the city as troops are moving out towards.
What's my stuff?
I think that's everything we need. We don't need Lady Tiamat.
Off we go.
Off we go.
I do have my spell sack.
Yeah, got your spell sack.
Sick.
I got your sack. Anything else
Yeah,
anyone
got
wants
your
here?
sack.
Before we go, make sure to go to the toilet. No,
I still don't understand why you wanted it all in the center.
he's going to teleport us somewhere, and our spots are going to be gone.
Sure will.
Alright, everybody,
Yeah,
if
this
you
is-
need
this
to
is
go,
when-
go now!
this
You
is
will
when we
not get the
find
chance to do it later!
Yeah. This is saving at the end of the game before the last mission.
Is this where we find out we aren't the main characters of this campaign?
I
Yeah.
want this.
And then like a bunch of new players come in?
I want this because it still has your fog button.
Damn it. Okay. Felix, do you want your card?
My card?
Your card?
Yeah.
How else are you gonna buy alcohol?
want my card
Yes.
Getting copies.
Yeah, I'll just make a copy of it and chuck it over. I think that's most of what we need here. Or yeah, I can get it across in other ways. Copy. Here we go.
Oh god. It is thick.
Oh, chunky. Just layers.
Like me.
Nah.
There it is.
No.
Sorry. Loading in, just... Oh,
Oh,
Shit.
this big map.
It's a big map.
I saw it.
you saw nothing.
I saw some.
I didn't see
You
anything
saw
going.
nothing.
Nope, I don't know what you're talking about.
Nothing.
Let me just grab us a.
Yoink. I love that our little face tags are on the map.
Yeah, why are they in? Are they in the right spot? I don't think they're in the right spot.
It's a different
Probably not.
table.
Oh, it's a different table.
I can move you guys. Can get you over here. You over here. You over there. Let's just get you guys out of the middle.
Stuck in the middle with you. Plans to left and jokes to the right. Here I am.
Ooh, the
Think-
fog.
Is that everyone?
I don't know why, but now my
Yeah.
mind's remembering a commercial, and I absolutely need to go find it now.
Yeah.
Really? That song makes me think of one thing, and that is Mads Mikkelsen cutting someone's ear off.
Alrighty.
Plays.
Whoop.
No.
Did you want your fog button back? Let's see if we can do the fog effect.
I've got
There's
some
fog over here.
effects. There is fog over there. So during the foggy night on New Year's Day, the Svärmfa come.
I mean, my mini dice. What is this?
As Elrond, you're probably up already during the night.
Most likely.
From your kind of high position, you look out and you can just see.
I can't grab this anymore.
It looks like the sky is just tearing itself open.
Chris,
Yes.
grab that and put that back in my thing, into my bag. I can't grab it.
My god, okay, it's happening! Nobody panic!
This is what we were prepared for.
Yes. Someday I'll keep this voice consistent.
One day.
That's consistent enough. I'm sure with Latia, I'm like going in and out of about 17 different accents. So, you know,
I'll take that.
like vaguely kind of Scandinavian is all I'm going for. And I think I'm settling for vaguely Eastern European. So
The same country that grew from Despicable Me is from.
yeah.
Ooh.
We don't have any dice.
The juices, they're floating around. Oh, there's a big
fuck.
pile.
Oh, fuck.
There goes all of my. There we go. Oh fuck. My counters.
Well, I mean, there's tons of bags. Oh well, this is not dice though.
Those are not dice. I'll get some dice. I'll bring them over soon. But for the moment, I think we'll start the actual siege next session. But we'll continue on a little bit for the moment
Mick,
in
you wanna set yourself
preparation.
up?
Yeah, we'll set ourselves up here. So Elrond, you have a high position of advantage, and you just watch as multiple portals, not just on one side of the city, all sides of the city, just the sky is like torn open. These big portals opening up on the ground, and this wave of Svärmfa encompasses the entire city from all directions. It doesn't start within the city. None appear within, but from the outside they just go and they rush in. Troops are already up, moving through the gates, moving to the defensive positions, and preparing themselves as this Svärmfa horde encroaches at a frightening speed. As you're looking out at this, multiple brood mothers can be seen towering above the other Svärmfa, stepping out multiple locations. Hundreds of brood mothers that you can see.
Oh.
Of course, they need a dramatic entrance.
Would have been more dramatic at midnight, but
I'm going to draw my longsword and make it my monk etiquette weapon for today.
Alright. As you all are up and ready, assuming you move out towards the city walls.
Yeah.
All right.
Go to our, I suppose, we probably would have had like a location where we would have been assigned, or just said, this is where we stand off.
Sure. In that case, it would probably be along the one of the northern gates. That would be your kind of location that you would have selected.
Now, how tall are these walls?
Oh.
Very tall. quite
They
tall.
are too towering.
30 feet?
10?
50 feet.
Yeah, about 50 feet tall.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
That's still short bow
towers.
distance.
Yeah, the towers, they're quite a bit taller.
If you're level 12 monk, I think you can just run up it. Fine.
Yeah, the towers themselves are 85 feet tall, whereas
Okay.
the city wall, the walls are 50.
You'd have 50 movement, eh?
I got 55 movement.
Yeah. Yes.
Although I'm also don't need to rely on my monk stuff to walk up a wall.
Gotcha. That's usually tough. Shoot your tricks.
To be fair, if anybody wants to use Discord while I wasn't using them, could have.
When we all get there, I'm just gonna get this out of my system and say, Chosen! Assemble.
I'm going
But
to
we're already here.
I got
We
it
have
out of my
already
system.
assembled.
punch him.
Elrond walks
Okay.
away.
I got it out of my system. I'm good now.
He leaves. He becomes an NPC.
Didn't sign up for this shit.
Nobody did.
All right. Well, I think we'll end session here in preparation for the siege of Arkberg. The Svärmfa
Cool.
war.
Elrond goes in front of the group and says, "For Frodo."
Get it all out now, people.
I'm going to end stream so they don't have to suffer through this.
They love it. They love it.
Yeah.
Hey, they knew what they were getting into when they watched this.
Yeah.
Anyone in stream? Give us
I'm in stream.